Okay, hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Air Jordan 8 Bugs Bunnies from 2002 and the Nike Air Raids White and Royal from 2003. The reason we're going to be talking about them is because these, I wore them probably just over a year ago, probably 2 years. They've been sitting in my kitchen for the longest time, but when I wore them, it was summertime. Unfortunately, I got caught in a downpour and some heavy rain, almost torrential style, but I wasn't far from home. But you can see how badly they got destroyed. Exactly how they are is how I arrived at my house with them. Of course, I took out the laces, I took out the insoles, but I bought these brand new for about $180. Plus, I had to pay shipping. And I don't purchase fakes. So as you can see right here, you can see it right down here. There's not a hell of a lot of light, but it says 11/11/02. Okay, and this is much easier to read. Is right here. These say 6/10/03. Okay, so both of these were purchased new. These Air Raids were like 120. Bought them in Canada from a store in Canada. These I bought from a guy on eBay. I had to pay a little bit of shipping on them. I think it was like $9 or something like that. So like 190 overall, 120. So we're talking about just a little over $300. But now both of them destroyed. These obviously were mine. These I had purchased for my wife as a gift. She wore them roughly 2-3 weeks ago. Put them on. Was not even able to make them out of her apartment because this happened. Okay, so completely came apart on her feet. Now, what does that say about Nike? Well, number one, okay, these are '02. We're in 2019, so we're talking about 17 years almost. These are November, so November of this year would make them 17 years. These are '03. 610, so we're talking about 16 years, okay? And the midsole came apart. Now, although they were brand new, we gotta remember, vintage stuff, if you don't wear it and it's not packed in a specific way, you put it on, it might fail, okay? A lot of people have these disclaimers. If you look at a lot of platforms, like I say, if you go on Kixify or eBay, platforms where sellers know what they're talking about, they'll tell you if they have vintage sneakers that if it's over 7 years old, you should not wear it. You should be buying it for collection purposes. And those that have stuff that's over 7 years old, they'll specifically say for collection purposes. Now these fours are from, you can make it out right here. These are from 2011, right? So these, I remember when they're from, but let me just show you as proof. If you can see the date right here. Can you see it? Right? These are from 2005. Look at the condition of the leather. Perfect. So, perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Why? Because I've worn them. Okay, I've worn them a lot. These, you see right here, 2012. I put the Nike, I put the Nike insoles from my metallic fives in these. I just like how they feel in there. But these are from 2012. Okay, and these are the OGs that came out in 16 together with the fives. These are 9, 9, 15. Okay, so we talking about these are the oldest. Okay, the laser, the black laser fours. As you can see, I have the white laser fours on. Alright, so when I say I'm qualified to talk about Nike, I'm not playing. These are just, a few pairs of kicks. I have a lot. Okay, this is Just right in there, if you look over there, that's just a small part of my collection on top of my dresser right there. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more. Okay, but that I had to pack these up there, going almost up to the ceiling. All right, so I would say that it doesn't necessarily reflect negatively on Nike. It's more of a buyer beware situation because let's be honest, if you look at the uppers, okay, these are a pair of '02 Air Jordan 8s. Look at the uppers. Look at the condition of the uppers. And let's not forget, they weren't even stored properly. This is why they disintegrated. Or maybe not. They probably, you can see the mud guard here is yellowed. But when I bought them, they weren't really like that. I think they got wet and then I stored them in my kitchen. And over time, like I said, this happened like 2 years ago. It kind of yellowed out. Because this one, it's like this whole side here is not really broken down. You can see me pressing on it. This side is okay, but then this side, it came apart. So like one got more destroyed than the other. This one, look, you can see I just pressed this and this whole thing just caves open. You know what I mean? Look at this. You could clearly see how bad that is. But the uppers look pretty good. We're talking about the leather of a pair of shoes from '02. This one, same thing. I mean, look at how white these are. Look at the condition of the leather. Look at the quality. In perfect condition. Even the mesh. It's not yellow at all. Look at the straps. Okay? They still look really good. It's just that, whoops, they're yawning. Okay? So I think it's more a situation of buyer beware. If you're buying something vintage, you gotta think, man, is over a certain age, should I buy it? Do I have the money where if this purchase does not go as planned, to say, okay, I'll take an L on it? Or are you buying it if you have the money just to keep and say, okay, I have this in my collection? Or are you gonna wear them? I'm a person, I wear all my kicks, no matter how rare they are, whatever the case may be, I wear all of them. As you can see, I don't keep stuff because I know that this happens. All right, and I work too hard to just buy stuff just to put it up on a pedestal and say, hey, I have these. Nah, I'm not doing that. All right, so I would say that for a pair of kicks this old, that the uppers are in amazing condition. Nothing lasts forever. Maybe there's a way for Nike to make better soles that won't disintegrate on a brand new pair of shoes that's 16 years old. Maybe is it possible? It might not be in their best interest. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if you plan on wearing it, it is buyer beware. Over 7 years old, brand new, without any wear, this could be you. If it's vintage but it's been worn, you may not have this problem because I had the Air Jordan 3 True Blue from 2000. I still have the Air Jordan 11 Bred from 2000. I have it somewhere. I was able to sell the 3s after refurbishing them, but I never had to replace the sole. Why? Because I wore them. The 11s, same thing. I wore them. So we talking about now, these kicks are 19 years old. Okay, because they came out in 2000. I think the 3s actually came out in 2001. If I remember correctly. I don't have them anymore. Like I said, I sold them. But yeah. So, buyer beware on vintage. Okay, even if you're spending money for something that's brand new, it is still old. Even if it's unworn, it's old. And I showed you what happened to the sole. Okay, like I said, just by looking at the uppers, I wouldn't say that it necessarily reflects negatively on Nike because you can look at the material. The upper material is still in excellent condition. It does not look like it has been affected Obviously they were both in the original box, but you know, they did nothing special to keep these shoes and they still look good. But then again, the bottoms crumbled, so you know, it's kind of, you know, kind of playing Russian roulette if you want to buy something that's vintage. You know, you have to know that this might happen, and you gotta decide: are you gonna wear them? Are you not gonna wear them? And if you are gonna wear them, this may happen. So, you know, you take a chance either way. Okay, but if you're not gonna wear them, then in the end it doesn't matter. You buy them, you put them away, you know, do whatever people that buy shoes and don't wear them do. I wouldn't know, because that's not me. Okay guys, that's my video, that's my take on it, and I hope you liked it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next vid. Peace.